Good day everyone! I'm Stephanie Grace Ampayusan from UMS 11B. So for today's video, I'm going to discuss to you what are the cause and effect of water pollution. I would like to introduce to you my creative tagline entitled Water Pollution Filtering Solutions. What is water pollution? It is a water contamination and one of the most environmental concerns that we face. As the water covers 70% of the Earth's surface, water pollution is described as the contamination of the stream, lake, rivers, ocean, and any body of water, resulting in a decrease in water quality and toxicity to both the environmental and human beings. Water pollution can be divided into two categories. First is the organic pollution, second is the pesticide. Organic pollution is caused by microorganisms in the water, such as bacteria and viruses, which are produced by feces, animal and vegetable waste. Pesticides, nitrates, and phosphates. In the pesticides, this includes nitrates and phosphates, human and animal medications, household items, heavy metals, acids, and hydrocarbons used in industries that all contributes to chemical pollution. What causes water pollution and where does it came from? Water pollution is mostly caused by human activities, while natural phenomena such as landslides and floods can sometimes contribute to the degradation of the water quality. This includes wastewater and sewage. Water pollution is caused by insufficient sewage collection and treatment. According to UN, more than 80% of global wastewater is discharged into the environment without being treated or reused. The second one is the deforestation and urbanization. Urbanization and deforestation have a lot of indirect effects on water quality, even when they don't have a direct impact. Cutting down trees and concreting huge areas, for example, accelerates flows, leaving little time for water to penetrate and be filtered by the ground. The third one is the agriculture. Chemicals such as fertilizers, pesticides, fungicides, herbicides, and insecticides, as well as livestock waste, manure, and methane all have an impact on water pollution in agriculture, which is the greenhouse effect. Excess food and fertilizers caused by this traffication in agriculture, resulting in pollution directly in the water. The fourth one is the industries. Industries generate a great deal of trash that contains hazardous chemicals and pollutants. A significant proportion of industrial pollution is discharged into fresh water, which subsequently flows into canals, rivers, and finally the sea. Water pollution can also be caused by the combustion of fossil fuels, which results in air pollution such as acid rain, which then flows into streams, lakes, and other bodies of water. Dump in the sea. Plastic, paper, aluminum, food, glass, and rubber are all thrown in the water on a daily basis. These things take weeks to hundreds of years to degrade, making them a major source of pollution in waterways. Radioactive waste is a term used to describe waste that is radioactive in nature. Radioactive waste can stay in the environment for thousands of years, thanks to sources such as power plants and uranium mines. Groundwater, surface water, and marine resources are all threatened when these compounds are unintentionally released and inadequately disposed of. So after we tackle the cause of water pollution, let's jump into the effects of having some water pollution. In regard to the environment, water pollution has a significant negative impact on biodiversity and aquatic habitats. Toxic chemicals can alter the color of water and raise mineral levels, a process known as eutrophication, which has a negative influence on aquatic life. Thermal pollution, defined as a rise in water temperature, contributes to global warming and poses a major threat to aquatic life. health of human beings. Water contamination is extremely harmful to people's health. Drinking and coming into contact with contaminated water can cause a variety of illness, including diarrhea, cholera, typhoid, dysentery, and skin infections. The biggest risk in areas where there is no access to drinking water is, of course, dehydration. What is the best way of dealing with water pollution? And how can pollution of water be avoided? I have here the rundown of water contamination remedies or the solutions. First is the treatment of wastewater. Removal of contaminants from wastewater is accomplished using a physical, chemical, or biological technique. The clearer the water becomes, the more efficient these processes are. Second, agriculture that is environmentally friendly. Agriculture uses 70% of the world's water. Therefore, having climate-friendly crops, efficient irrigation that decreases the demand for water, and energy-efficient food production is critical. Green agriculture is also important for limiting the amount of pesticides that end up in the water. Third, storm water control. According to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, storm water management is the attempt to limit rainwater or melted snow flow into streets, gardens, and other locations while also improving water quality with the abbreviations of EPA. It is critical to prevent pollutants from contaminating the water, as well as to increase the efficiency with which water is used. So, did you learn something new about this video? After we discuss the cause and effect of water pollution, I'm going to ask you, did you realize anything or the small things that you do every day that can lead us to water pollution? I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you for listening, and thank you for spending your time with me. Again, I'm Stephanie Grace M. Payusan from UMS 11B. Bye!